My child, a divine celebration is already scheduled in heaven with your name written on it. Long before you ever took your first breath, I had this moment planned. This is not a fantasy, not a dream, not a trick of the mind, it is my promise unfolding before your very eyes. A breakthrough of good news is making its way to you, and it will overwhelm your soul with joy so great it will feel like a flood of light after a long night. I am preparing to place into your hands a new house, not just as a structure, but as a vessel of my blessing, a dwelling stamped with my name and filled with my presence. If you are ready to receive this word, declare it now by writing Amen. For a long time, you have wandered with questions in your heart. You have prayed, waited, and at times felt as though your prayers were lost in the silence. But not a single word from your lips has been wasted. I have stored every prayer, every cry, and every tear in the treasury of heaven. All along, I have been working behind the scenes, gathering resources, aligning the right people, and arranging the timing perfectly, so that this gift could be delivered into your life. This is not about human striving, about effort, or about who you know. This is about my hand moving with divine authority. I chose you for this moment because even in your seasons of weakness, your faith refused to die. The enemy whispered that your story was over, that your household would remain bound in struggle, but I tell you now, the storm has passed. The rainbow of my covenant is rising, and it will stretch across your life as a sign that my promises never fail. The house I am giving you is not merely walls and a roof. It will carry my peace. My angels will guard its gates, and my presence will fill its rooms. Laughter will echo in its halls, prayers will rise from its chambers, and blessings will multiply within its walls. Do you remember what is written in Deuteronomy 6 verses 10 to 11? I said I would give you houses you did not build, filled with good things you did not fill. That word is being fulfilled in your life now. You have been faithful with the little, and now I will trust you with much. I am the same God who gave Abraham land he never earned, who led Israel into a land flowing with milk and honey. I do not change. My hand has not grown weak, nor has my word lost its power. What I am preparing for you cannot be measured by your bank account, your paycheck, or the limits of human calculation. I am the God who multiplied bread and fish to feed thousands, the God who spoke to dry bones and commanded them to live, the God who filled empty nets with an overflow. The house I place in your life will silence every doubter and every mocker, for they will see that no human effort could have produced it, it was my favor alone. I have seen the nights you lay awake, burdened by the thought of whether you would ever have a place of your own to rest. I saw the weight you carried, the worry, the careful planning, the saving, and the uncertainty. But I am not asking you to solve this puzzle. I am asking you to trust me. I am the master builder, and I already hold the keys. If you believe I am able, type 1111 now as your act of faith. Every room in this house will testify to my goodness. Your table will never run empty. Your walls will resound with joy instead of sorrow. Your doors will welcome peace and keep out strife. No curse will be able to cross its threshold, for I will surround it with my glory. Even in dry seasons, your jar of oil will not run out. This house is more than a blessing, it is a testimony to your community. Others may have more means than you, but they will stand in awe, wondering how it was possible. And the answer will be clear, it was not you, but me. This gift will show the world that I am still the God who works miracles in plain sight. I have already decreed this in heaven, and no force on earth can undo it. Prepare your heart to receive what I am giving you. Do not let doubt poison your words, and do not allow fear to tell you this is too much for you. I am not giving you a burden, I am giving you a sanctuary. This house will be your place of rest, your altar of worship, your ground of thanksgiving. Each morning when you open your eyes within its walls, you will be reminded that I am the God who keeps promises. Some doors I closed before were not rejections, but protections. The offers you lost were not meant to be blessings, they would have become heavy chains. That is why I kept you from them. But now the season of delay is over. The place I have prepared for you is ready, and I will lead you to it myself. If you choose to trust me with this word, declare your faith by typing 222. My child, listen closely, for this word is for you. This page may not remain available forever, so I urge you, take hold of this promise before it slips away. Click the link in the description and comments while it is still here, because what I am about to reveal will not remain hidden much longer. I want you to picture this, stepping into a place that breathes of fresh beginnings, where every brick testifies of my faithfulness and every corner whispers of my promises fulfilled. This house is not just walls and a roof, it is a sanctuary. Within it, the sound of children's laughter will echo like music, your prayers will rise as incense, and my angels will keep watch while you sleep. It will stand as more than a shelter. It will be a prophetic sign. A living testimony that I am your provider, your shield, and the keeper of every covenant I have made with you. There will be those who will not understand how it came to be. They will attempt to explain it through reason, through logic, through human calculation. But you will know deep in your spirit, it was my hand alone. For I am Jehovah Jireh, your faithful provider. I do not wait for permission from earthly systems to bless my children. My decrees are not approved in offices or signed in boardrooms, they flow from my throne in heaven. And when I speak yes, there is no power in hell strong enough to declare no. Do not give ear to the enemy when he tries to whisper lies that you are unworthy of such a gift. I have already washed you clean, redeemed you by my blood, and sealed you with my favor. You are not receiving this because you are flawless, you are receiving it because of my unshakable mercy and overflowing grace. My mercy builds bridges where no road has ever existed. My grace writes chapters that break statistics and silence doubt. And this chapter, this very moment, is where your story moves from waiting into receiving. So guard this word carefully. Hold it close within your heart. Declare it with your mouth every single day. Speak life over it, not as one hoping but as one who knows their Father is faithful to every promise. The doorway to this new house will not just open to a building, it will open to a promise fulfilled. And when you step inside, you will step into the manifestation of what I spoke over you long ago. I have seen the burdens you carry when no one else was watching. I have heard the questions you asked me in secret, Lord, do you still remember me? Do you still hear me? And today I tell you, I never forgot. Every request, every prayer, every tear, I have gathered and stored. Yes, there were delays. Yes, there were seasons that felt silent. But my silence was not abandonment. I was preparing something greater than what you even had the faith to ask for. That is why this home will not be ordinary, it will be an overflow blessing. I am the same God who brought life to barren wombs and made the desert bloom. I am the same God who led Israel into homes they did not build, vineyards they did not plant, and wells they did not dig. That covenant has not faded, it still stands, and it still speaks over you. This house will carry peace like a crown. It will not be a place of endless battles. It will be a safe haven, guarded by heavenly sentinels at every door and window. Even when you sleep, I will not. My eyes will be fixed upon your dwelling, ensuring no evil comes near your threshold. Understand this, what I am giving you is not coming from pity, charity, or man's generosity. It is being released because I have decreed it. My word cannot be reversed. When I open the way, no one can block it. If anyone dares to rise against it, their efforts will crumble, for I am the one arranging every detail. There are blessings that flow from your labor, and then there are blessings that arrive solely by my divine favor. This house belongs to the latter. You will look back and realize the timing, the location, the finances, the opportunities, all aligned too perfectly to be coincidence. You will say with confidence, surely, this was the Lord's doing. If you believe I am able to do this for you, declare your faith, comment 777 right now. In the coming days, I will begin to orchestrate divine connections. The right people, the right opportunities, the right resources will appear exactly when needed. Some will bless you without understanding why, they will simply feel compelled, for I will move their hearts in your favor. Do not forget, my child, I am not limited by human systems. My resources do not run dry. This home will also carry healing. The very air will be saturated with my presence. Each time you cross its threshold, your mind will find rest, your body will be renewed, your spirit will gain strength. You will no longer feel as though you are just surviving, you will finally feel what it means to live under my covering. And those who enter your house will sense it too. They will leave with peace, refreshed because they stepped into a place where my spirit dwells. Some rooms will carry a special anointing, set apart for encounters with me. This is not just a house, it is a destiny fulfilled, a testimony written, and a covenant made visible. A sacred place awaits you. A place where your knees will touch the ground in prayer. And the heavens will respond with open doors. A place where worship will rise, and my spirit will linger like a sweet fragrance filling every room. Even the very walls will echo testimonies of my faithfulness and goodness. This is not merely about giving you a roof to sleep under. It is about establishing a dwelling where my presence will meet you daily. I have already walked through this house in the Spirit before you ever step inside. I have touched its foundation, strengthened its walls, and covered its roof. I have spoken blessing over every corner and sealed it with my name. That is why no curse can rest upon it. And no harm can gain access to it. My presence will saturate it. And anyone who dares to speak against it will see their words fall to the ground, empty and powerless. Why do you think certain powers work tirelessly to silence truths like this? Even now, hidden knowledge is being resisted. Methods that renew the mind, secrets that set people free. But what man tries to bury, I will uncover for my children. What the world tries to silence, I will amplify. My child, remember this. I am a covenant-keeping God. When I declare something over your life, I do not shift like shadows, nor change my mind like man. My word is fixed, established, and eternal. What I promise you will not fade, it will come to pass. For I myself watch over my word to perform it. This is not a fleeting dream. This is a reality I am shaping and building in your life. If you truly believe and stand with me, declare it, comment 1010 in agreement. You have walked through seasons of loss. Seasons where it felt like more was taken than given. But I am the God of restoration. For every tear, I will give you laughter. For every moment of shame, I will give you double honor. And for every season where you felt you had no place to call your own, I will give you a permanent home within my blessing. Do not let impatience rob you of joy. My timing is precise, and every season unfolds in perfect order. You are now stepping into a season of possession, where the prayers you have spoken will shift from promises into reality. You will not just hear of my goodness. You will hold it in your hands. You will carry the keys, see the title, and lift up the testimony. This house will not end with you. It will outlive you. It will stand as a legacy for your children and your children's children. They will remember it as the place where my presence dwelt. The home birthed by faith. And it will inspire them to trust me with their own journeys. This blessing will multiply for generations to come. In the days ahead, I will send you confirmation. It may be a word that speaks directly to your spirit. A sign that catches your attention. Or an opportunity that opens before you without warning. Do not dismiss these things as coincidence. They are reminders that I am moving. They are markers placed on the path to strengthen your faith. As you wait for the fullness of the promise. My hand is steady. My timing is perfect. And when I bless in abundance. I do not give in fragments. I give in overflow, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. This home will be exactly what you need. And beyond what you thought possible. When you step inside, my presence will embrace you. Wrapping you in peace and reminding you that you are loved beyond measure. Prepare yourself to testify. Your story will be told, and it will encourage others. Through your testimony, those waiting for their own breakthrough will find hope again. They will see that I am still the God of miracles, still the one who provides. If you receive this, declare it. Comment 15:15 now. Pause for a moment and imagine it with me. The sound of your footsteps echoing on the floors of your new home. The fragrance of fresh paint, carrying the colors of peace and joy. The stillness filled with my presence. Where rest is not just a word but a reality. This is not a dream from which you will awake. This is a promise you will live in. Every closed door you faced, every disappointment you endured, was never meant to punish you but to protect you. I refuse to let you settle for less than what I had designed. When the enemy tried to entangle you in situations meant to drain you, I pulled you away, even if for a season it left you feeling alone. But hear me, my ways are higher than your ways. And my thoughts are beyond your thoughts. This home is not simply a structure. It is the unfolding of a new chapter. A season of stability, peace, and joy that I have written for you. I will establish this dwelling as a place of strength, where no storm will be able to shake the ground beneath you, for the very foundation is set upon my eternal word. You will not live bound by fear of loss or uncertainty, because I am securing you in the safety of my provision. As I fed my people with manna in the wilderness, so I will fill this house with peace, with sustenance, and with every supply you need. Do not allow doubt to convince you that this is too much or too good to be real. My hand is not limited, nor are my blessings confined by your past, your failures, or your current struggles. I am the God who brought life to Sarah's womb though years had declared it barren. I am the God who filled Peter's nets until they broke after a long night of emptiness. I specialize in doing what human logic calls impossible, and what the world says cannot be done. If you trust in that promise, declare your faith with 999. I am arranging divine connections for you. Some will enter your life to share wisdom. Others will open doors you could not have opened yourself. Some will give assistance in ways you never anticipated. Each one of them is a part of the plan I have written for your journey. Even those who once dismissed you or doubted your potential will stand astonished when they witness the work of my hand in your life. And when the blessing is fulfilled, it will be clear that only I deserve the glory. This house will carry the fragrance of worship. Every time you lift your voice in prayer, my spirit will saturate the atmosphere, lingering long after you whisper, Amen. This will not be just a house, it will be a holy place where you and I meet, where your spirit grows stronger, and where I draw you deeper into my presence. Every valley you walked through before will make the sweetness of this blessing even greater. Your heart will overflow with gratitude that I never abandoned you in the waiting. Now, prepare yourself, not only with physical readiness, but with spiritual expectation. Remove thoughts of lack and impossibility from your mind. Replace them with the truth that I am your source, your provider, your sustainer. Speak words of life and thanksgiving as though the keys were already resting in your hand. For faith is not only believing that I will do it, it is living with confidence as if I have already done it. This is not simply an exchange, it is a covenant between us. When I place this home into your care, I am entrusting you with more than a building. I am calling you to keep it holy. Guard what enters through its doors. Let love, kindness, and my word fill its rooms. Make it a light in your community so that everyone who steps inside feels my peace. In this way, the blessing will remain unshaken. My child, I know there were moments when you looked at others rejoicing in their blessings and quietly wondered if I had forgotten you. But hear me clearly, I have never overlooked you. What I was preparing for you required patience, for it had to be perfect, not rushed. You are not behind. You are exactly where you should be, right on time with my plan. If you believe this, declare your faith with 12:12. Do not fear the magnitude of this blessing. At times, my children shrink back because they feel unworthy of what I pour out. But you are mine, and every good and perfect gift flows from me. I bless you not because you earned it, but because I love you with an endless love that never runs dry. When you step into this house, it will not only mark a change of location. It will mark a prophetic shift in your life. Old burdens will fall away. The heaviness of past disappointments will lift. You will stand in awe as I transform ashes into beauty, sorrow into joy, and scarcity into overflowing abundance. I am stationing my angels around your property. They will guard it day and night. No weapon formed against you will prevail, and no curse spoken against you will find rest within its walls. This house will be a sanctuary, covered by my hand, surrounded by my glory, and filled with my presence. What I am giving you is more than a gift, it is a fortress of peace. And never forget, gratitude unlocks even greater blessings. When you receive this house, let your praise be louder than your prayers once were. Thank me not only for the outcome, but for the journey, the lessons, the delays, the moments I carried you when you felt like giving up. Your thanksgiving will rise before me like sweet incense, and I will delight in it. This home will become a legacy. It will be a visible testimony that I am faithful. Long after today's struggles are forgotten, people will point to it and say, "This is the house the Lord built." Your story will ignite faith in others who are still waiting, and through your testimony, hearts that had grown cold will burn with hope again. And in this process, I am also restoring your joy. You are not only receiving a physical dwelling, but a renewal of your soul and spirit. The heaviness of the past season will no longer cling to you. I will lift the weight off your shoulders, and you will step forward with freedom in your heart. You will smile again with genuine joy, sing again without sorrow in your voice, and dream once more without the chains of fear holding you back. I am the one who makes all things new, and I am doing that work in your life even now. Prepare yourself, for you will see my hand move in ways you never expected. Do not confine me to a single pathway or a single method of blessing. I am the God who caused water to flow from a rock and bread to fall from the heavens. If I must shift mountains, open impossible doors, or part waters to place you in the home I have promised, I will surely do it. Nothing is too difficult for me. Nothing can block what I have already decreed over your life. If you believe and agree with this truth, declare it boldly and comment 555. The time you have been waiting for has now arrived, my child. Step into it with courage, knowing your Father has already gone ahead of you to prepare the way. Fix your eyes on me, for I am the author and the finisher of your faith. Walk with great expectation, for what I am about to do will go beyond what you imagined. And when you stand in the doorway of your promised home, your heart will recognize that it was the Lord's doing, and it will be marvelous in your eyes. My beloved child, you have endured valleys where the shadows seemed long and the light felt so far away. You have stood in empty places, whispering prayers, longing for change that you could not yet see. But even in those silent moments, you held on. Deep within, you still believed that I would not fail you. Know this, I have been with you every step of the way. I have carried your burdens when your strength was gone, and I have lifted you when you thought you could not rise again. The home I am giving you is far more than walls and a roof. It is a sign of my everlasting covenant with you. It will serve as a daily reminder of my faithfulness. Just as I placed a rainbow in the sky as a promise to Noah, this house will be my visible promise to you that I will never abandon you. Though storms may rage outside, you will experience my peace within, for my spirit will fill every corner of this dwelling. It will become your place of refuge, your sanctuary, and your rest. This blessing will not carry sorrow with it. I do not bless with one hand and take away with the other. I bless with abundance that lasts, with peace that continues, and with provision that does not run dry. I will ensure that the resources needed to sustain and maintain this home are always within your grasp. Even when the land seems barren and the season feels dry, you will see that I am your unfailing source. When others hear of what I am doing in your life, some will rejoice with you, and others may question it. But their opinions will not matter. What I have spoken over you cannot be reversed. My word is final. My plan is firm. This house has already been written into your destiny from the moment you were formed. Do not compare your journey with the path of anyone else. What I am building in your life is uniquely designed for you. The timing has been carefully arranged. If it had come sooner, it would not have carried the fullness I intended. But now, everything is aligned. Every piece is in place. The blessing is ready to be released. If you believe this is your moment, comment 1717. Now hear this. Could a newly revealed CIA brainwave ritual truly be the fastest key to unlocking abundance? Recent reports uncover a secret method tested in multiple neuroscience labs that is helping ordinary people attract wealth almost instantly. In just 7 seconds, a simple home ritual is transforming lives, erasing debt, opening doors to dream homes, cars, and opportunities once thought unreachable. This information may vanish soon, but for now, it is available. Click the link in the description and comments to access it before it disappears. As for your home, it will be filled with laughter and overflowing joy. The sound of rejoicing will echo from room to room. There will be moments when you will walk through it, overwhelmed with gratitude, realizing that every step inside it is a miracle. And in those moments, I will whisper softly to your heart, "See what I have done for you." I saw the nights when your mind was restless, filled with worry about your future, fearing instability and uncertainty. Those nights when you prayed for answers you could not yet see, I was already at work. I was aligning the right people, shaping the right circumstances, and protecting the right place, so that everything would be ready at the appointed time. My timing is never late. It is purposeful and perfect, even when it feels delayed to you. There will be divine peace over your finances in this new season. Just as I provided Elijah bread in the wilderness, I will provide for you as you dwell in your new home. You will not live in anxiety about bills or expenses, because I will be your constant and unfailing supply. My provision is not dependent on the economy or human generosity, it flows directly from my throne. From the very first step you take into this new house, I want you to set it apart for me. Dedicate it into my hands and invite my presence to dwell there. As you walk through each room, speak my words of life over it. Place oil upon the doorposts and declare aloud my promises, for in doing this, you are sealing your home against every scheme of the enemy. My presence will remain, and no darkness will overtake it. My beloved, you have endured much in patience. You have watched others step into their season while yours seemed delayed. You have felt the ache of waiting, yet you did not let go of hope. Know this, what I have prepared for you is not for anyone else, it was crafted uniquely for your story, designed only for you. That is why you cannot surrender now. You are closer than ever before to the fulfillment of what I spoke over you. This home will not just meet your physical need, it will touch the deepest places of your heart. It will bring healing where there was hurt, and stability where there was once uncertainty. When you walk inside, you will feel a sense of belonging that nothing else could provide. I am not merely placing a roof over your head, I am restoring your spirit, reviving your hope, and giving you fresh vision for the days ahead. And it will not bless you alone. This house will become a vessel of my peace. Friends, family, and even those you do not yet know will enter its doors and sense something unexplainable. They will feel the atmosphere of my spirit resting within its walls. They will ask why it feels so different, and in that moment, you will testify of me. From this place, your story will spread farther than you imagine, touching lives you did not even know were listening. Do not think for a moment that you reached this point by your own strength. I have been fighting for you all along. Every hindrance that tried to block you has been removed by my hand. Every plan of the enemy to steal this promise was cancelled before it even reached you. I have shielded you and carried you until this moment of fulfillment. Very soon, you will walk through the doorway of the home I have given you. You will pause, look around, and tears will fall, not of sorrow, but of overwhelming joy. You will remember the prayers whispered in the night, the tears shed in silence, and the faith you held onto when it seemed impossible. And in that moment you will declare, "The Lord has done this, and it is wonderful in my eyes." I am not a God who gives halfway blessings. When I release a promise, I release it in full. The place will be right, the timing will be exact, and the provision will be complete. You will not feel that anything is lacking, for I will supply every resource you need to sustain it. And what I give, no one can take away. So prepare yourself now. Make room in your heart for gratitude. Make room in your thoughts for expectation. Make room in your life for the new chapter that is unfolding before you. Do not let fear or doubt rob you of what is already in my hands, waiting to be placed into yours. Your journey has not been wasted. Every delay, every detour, and every tear has been shaping you for this exact moment. Soon, the goodness I am about to reveal will make the pain of waiting fade into the background. You will look back and understand that I was orchestrating every detail for your good. This gift is not merely a house, it is a turning point in your story. You have walked through seasons where uncertainty shook your heart and instability tested your faith. But I hold the pen, and I decide when the page turns. This is the moment where the story shifts in your favor. The location I have chosen for you is not random. It is not just a dot on a map, but a place of favor, a place where your steps will prosper, where your life will grow and flourish. The ground itself will be blessed because you dwell there. It will be a refuge for you and for all who enter with peace in their hearts. Even if the world outside feels unstable, this home will remain a fortress of security. This is part of my greater plan to establish you. I will plant you like a tree beside living waters, its roots deep, its fruit abundant, its leaves untouched by the storms. This home will be a sign that your life is rooted in stability. No longer will you be tossed about by uncertainty, for your roots will dig deep into my promises, and your life will shine as testimony to my faithfulness. Do not be surprised when the fulfillment comes suddenly. Some blessings unfold slowly, but this one will appear in a way that takes your breath away. The delays will suddenly make sense, and you will see how I have aligned every detail so nothing can stand in its way. And when it happens, you will know without question, it was my hand, my timing, and my love that brought you here. Now consider this: what if a simple, 7-second shift of the mind could break financial chains, erase the burden of debt, and release a river of abundance into your life? A recently uncovered government document, once hidden from public eyes, reveals a startling discovery: a short ritual, only 7 seconds long, is transforming the lives of everyday people. What was once a guarded secret is now being confirmed by leading neuroscience research centers. This practice, so small and yet so powerful, is rewriting financial destinies and turning struggle into overflow. Homes once thought out of reach are being received. Dream cars are being driven. Vacations once imagined are being lived. This is not fiction, it is happening right now. But the window of access is narrow. At any moment, the opportunity to know this could vanish. Step into it while it is available, because what I am releasing into your life is not just a house or material gain, but a shift in your very atmosphere. There will be laughter in the hallways, joy in the corners, and peace lingering in every room. Even on days when the weight of the world presses on you, the moment you cross the threshold, heaviness will lift and hope will rise. This is not merely about giving you a roof and walls. It is about creating a dwelling where my spirit rests. I am preparing an environment where your soul finds rest, where your heart finds renewal, and where your mind finds clarity. Inside these walls, dreams that seemed dormant will awaken. The ideas I planted long ago will begin to flourish. In still moments, you will hear strategy whispered to your heart. In quiet hours, you will receive wisdom and strength you did not have before. From this place you will make decisions that alter your future, and every choice will carry the weight of my guidance. The voices of doubt that once surrounded you will fall silent. Those who said you would never own something like this will be left with no words but to acknowledge, surely, the Lord has done this. Through your story, others will see that I am still the God who provides beyond limitation. They will be stirred to believe again, because your testimony will ignite faith in their hearts. You may wonder, how can all of this come together? Remember who I am, the one who brings water from stone, who rains bread from the heavens. I am not bound by circumstances. I can turn hearts, align resources, and open doors that no one can shut. You will watch as I bring the right people, the right opportunities, and the right provision into alignment. And when it comes, it will not be by your striving but by my hand alone. This house will not weigh you down. It will not become a burden. Instead, it will become a place of rest, of joy, and of peace. The resources to sustain it will be supplied with ease, for I do not give with sorrow attached. Gratitude will keep the blessing alive, and every word of thanksgiving you lift will cause the atmosphere of peace to remain. If you are ready to walk into this blessing with courage and without fear, declare it now. My child, understand this is not just property. This is a declaration in the spiritual realm that every plan of the enemy against you has failed. He wanted instability to define your life. He wanted you living in uncertainty. But this home will stand as proof that you are covered, protected, and established under my hand. The day you receive the keys, tears will fill your eyes, not of grief, but of overwhelming gratitude. You will recall every sleepless night, every whispered prayer, every moment where you held on even when faith felt fragile. And you will say, "The Lord has done this, and it is marvelous in my sight." Dedicate this place to me. Let worship echo within its walls. Speak my promises into every room. Let love be the atmosphere that fills every interaction under its roof. Where my presence abides, the enemy cannot dwell. This home will bring restoration. It will restore your peace, revive your dreams, and return joy to your everyday living. You will smile again, not because of what you own, but because you are living inside the very promise I spoke over you. Provision is already on its way. Finances are being arranged. Opportunities are being released. What you cannot yet see, I am already preparing. This will not require you to fight or force, it will flow naturally, for I am the one orchestrating it. I have declared an end to your seasons of uncertainty. A new chapter of stability, peace, and abundance is opening before you. And this house will stand as a prophetic marker that my promises are not only spoken, they are fulfilled. So hold steady a little longer. Praise me even before the keys are placed in your hands. Keep your focus on me, for I am bringing this to pass. And when the moment finally arrives, you will look back and see that not a single second of waiting was wasted. Every delay, every pause, every season of holding on, it will all make sense. My promise to you has never wavered, and what I have spoken will not return empty. My precious child, there are times when I move quietly, working behind the scenes where no one notices, and there are times when I move with such power that the world cannot deny it is my hand at work. You are now entering a season where what I am doing in your life will no longer be hidden. My blessings will be evident, and my fingerprints will be visible for all to see. The home I am placing in your hands is not just a blessing, it is a living testimony of my faithfulness. Those who doubted, those who whispered that I had forgotten you, will be silenced when they see what I have done. This house will be a beacon of hope, a place where broken dreams are restored, and where your weary heart will finally find rest. For years you walked through instability, wondering if you would ever experience permanence. At times, a home felt like a distant dream. But I was there all along, guiding you, shielding you, redirecting your steps. I would not let you settle in places that were never meant for you. I kept you moving forward until the right place, the right time, and the right blessing aligned perfectly. Every delay carried a purpose. You were being prepared, and so was the promise. Now, the season has shifted. The door that once seemed closed has swung wide open. My favor is flowing toward you, and provision is being released in ways you could never have orchestrated on your own. This is not random chance, it is divine appointment. My hand has been on your life since the beginning, and every obstacle removed was part of leading you here. I am guiding you into a dwelling that will bear my name and reflect my glory. If you believe I am the one ordering your steps, comment 1212. Now, have you wondered why so many are saying that a simple CIA-discovered ritual changed their life in just 7 seconds? This extraordinary method, backed by 4 neuroscience labs, is transforming the lives of ordinary people, moving them from lack into overflow. Dream homes, cars, opportunities, vacations, all becoming reality. But be aware, this video may vanish without warning. Click the link in the description and comments to see it before it disappears forever. The home I am giving you is not just 4 walls and a roof, it is a place of covering. My angels will stand watch at its gates, guarding you day and night. Darkness will not be permitted to enter, for my light will fill every room. Even if the world outside trembles with chaos, within these walls there will be peace. You will sleep without fear, knowing that my eyes are always on you. This home will also bring healing to the hidden wounds of your past. Times when you felt unwanted, displaced, or without a true place to call your own will fade away. Every time you step inside, peace will wash over you like a reminder that I have planted you here. And once I plant you, no one can uproot you. This blessing comes with provision for its future. You will not struggle to maintain it. I will make a way where there seems to be no way. Just as I multiplied bread and fish for the multitude, I will stretch your resources so they carry further than you ever imagined. What you have will be more than enough because I will breathe on it. The beauty of this home will be a reflection of my beauty in your life. Every detail, from the foundation to the roof, will speak of my goodness. I have been preparing this for you in ways unseen. When you see it with your own eyes, you will realize that I knew your heart's desires better than you knew them yourself. If you believe I know exactly what you need, comment 999. But this blessing does not stop with you. I am also giving you this home as a platform to bless others. There will be moments when you will open your doors to those in need, and in giving, you will find yourself overflowing even more. The more you pour out, the more I will pour back in. The peace that rests here will not be fleeting, it will be lasting, as long as you keep me at the center. Fill the rooms with worship, declare my promises aloud, and let gratitude shape the atmosphere. I am not merely giving you a set of keys, I am entrusting you with the stewardship of a divine gift. And as you prove faithful, I will enlarge your territory and expand your influence. I saw the moments when you nearly gave up, when you thought this promise was too far beyond reach. But I am not bound by human timelines. I can transform everything in a single day. One moment of my favor will accomplish more than years of striving. If you believe that one day can change everything, comment 1717. This home will also be a place of family unity. Relationships that were strained will find healing within these walls. Broken hearts will mend, and love will grow strong again. Joy will soon take the place of strife, and understanding will silence every division. Where there was distance, my spirit will bring unity, healing, and reconciliation. Those who step into your life, or into the place I am preparing for you, will not leave the same. They will leave lighter, renewed, and strengthened, because my presence will rest there. My child, I have been carefully weaving the chapters of your life with threads of mercy, favor, and grace. This blessing you are about to walk into is not a coincidence, it is the unfolding of promises I spoke long ago. I have never forgotten you. I have kept you through the storms, and I will remain faithful to finish the good work I began in you. What is coming is not the conclusion, it is the beginning of a greater, brighter chapter. So lift your head with confidence. Prepare your heart to receive. Step boldly into this next season, knowing I have already gone before you. Trust that my timing cannot fail, my provision will never run dry, and my covering over your life is immovable. Soon, very soon, the keys will be in your hand, and you will step into the fulfillment of what you have prayed for, waited for, and dreamed of. When that moment comes, give me the glory. Let your story be told so that others may know, I am still the God who fulfills his promises. Testify of my goodness, so that those who hear will be drawn closer to me. Your testimony will be a light that reminds others that I am alive and moving in the lives of those who trust me. My beloved, the days of wondering are coming to an end. No longer will you ask if I will do it, you are about to see it with your own eyes. What I am giving you is not a shadow or a fragment, but the full expression of my promise. This gift is not earned by chance, but sealed by my hand and rooted in my delight to bless you. The home I am placing in your hands will carry my presence so strongly that you will feel it the moment you enter. Peace, the kind the world cannot create or steal, will fill every corner. It will be a place where worship flows like breath, where your soul is refreshed, and your heart receives new strength daily. Even when the world around you is unstable, this place will remain steady, a sanctuary of rest and security. You have endured long seasons where stability seemed beyond reach. You have questioned how much longer you could keep holding on. But even in those moments, I was beside you, strengthening your faith when it wavered and carrying you when you felt too weary to stand. Now, you will see my goodness revealed in ways you never imagined possible. I am not only preparing the house for you, I am also preparing you for the house. I am shaping your heart, teaching you to guard this blessing, and showing you how to keep me at the center. This home will not merely be a possession, it will be a sacred trust. When you treat it as holy, the blessing will not fade but will increase, becoming richer and deeper over time. And now I ask you, are you ready to step into what I have prepared? Because the time has come for you to see promises fulfilled, prayers answered, and long-awaited dreams rise into reality. But I also want you to pause and consider. Is it finally time for you to try the same CIA-backed secret ritual that has been shifting lives in just seconds? A newly revealed, science-backed discovery shows a 7-second wealth activation ritual that is transforming lives almost overnight. Validated by 4 neuroscience labs, it rewires the mind to attract abundance like a magnet. Those who once struggled are now stepping into homes, cars, and opportunities they never thought possible. But the truth is, it won't remain available forever. Click the description and comments now to uncover it before it disappears for good.